and welcome back to my channel. So we are in Inkscape and we're gonna fill a word with pictures. So basically, file, document, you choose your document size. You can change your display unit to inches so it's not in millimeters. So we're using Inkscape and we're gonna click that A and we're gonna type the word daddy. Basically, I was making another Father's Day shirt and I decided to go ahead and do this one in Inkscape since I did the last one in Silhouette. You just go ahead, type the word, make it the size you want, go up to text, and you'll choose text and font, and you will go ahead and choose the font that you want. I usually go with bold finger, that way it is wide enough for me to fill in the images. So you're gonna keep that highlighted and you're gonna go to path actually and choose object to path, and then after that you will highlight that again and you will go back up after you highlight that object and you will ungroup. And you have to do object to path before you try to ungroup, because if you just try to ungroup, nothing will happen. So now, as you can see, we have each individual letters. You can put them aside. You can put them out your document page. That way you can give yourself space in order to bring your pictures in, because the images always comes in very large. So you go to File, you go to Import. You select your pictures. With Inkscape, you want to have your pictures labeled because then it's just a lot to go through. Your picture come in, you can resize your picture. You can resize by typing the width that you want it to be and the height, or you can resize by using the little arrow on the end of the picture. So there's my picture. I will go ahead and put it over my letter D. I will keep my picture highlighted, and you click on object and you will send that to the back, lower to bottom. There are icons on the sides that you can use in order to get this done, or on the top. But meanwhile, I am just going to File because there's everything in the File button also. So you just size your letter over your image and get as much as the picture that you want in it, like cover the area you want. You can reposition your letter to just readjust it. Then you will highlight the letter and the picture. You go to object, you go to clip, you go to set, and there you go. Your letter is an image letter. You have the picture and your letter D. So the wider your text is, the better it is when you fill picture. So basically we're doing the same again for the letter A. You just go back to File, you go to Import, import your picture. Also, your import button is, if you look to your right hand side, there's a paper with an arrow going in and one going out. That's import and export. And the same thing again, you resize. You can always move the ones you're done with and put it to the side, or you don't have to keep it in the document. You can just get it out the way. And then you work with your next picture. So basically, because I'm using 5 different pictures, that is why I ungroup. But if you were filling your letters with one image, you really you don't have to ungroup, and it would have been a one clip and set. There you go. Make sure your letter is on top. You resize. So basically, I changed the letter because I don't want like missing eyes or nose. So I'm just dropping the letter Y in here instead. And this will be our Y. You just position the Y how you need it to position in order to get as much coverage as you're satisfied with. And as soon as you get that coverage, remember you can always like adjust your letters also. You can adjust your letter and your image to get that perfect fit. And after you get that fit, you will select, so both your Y and your image is highlighted. You go back to Object, Clip, Set. And there you go. You resize that. So basically, it's the same thing for the other letters. So I'll just go ahead and speed that up, I believe. Let's get that out the way. And we'll just speed that up. So it is pretty simple. You just want to make sure after you're done, you resize your letters so they can all be the same size. And then you want to, I believe that is horizontal, align it so they can be straight. And then you just want to group your words back together. And after you group your words back together, you can resize the entire word the way you want. So I'm slowing down again on the last letter. This is the last D. And basically, we're just going to click. We're going to bring the letter in front. But this time, I will click on the little icon that you see. That's how you do that, rather than go in the file. And I will just drag my letter in order to cover the areas that I want within the letter. And basically, you don't want to miss an I or anything, so you want to make sure you resize and move the image so you can get as well where you need it to be. So I am just playing around with this. That way I can get the features, the facial features within my letter. If you want, sometimes you can rotate the letter, then straighten it back after you get the picture that you want. My thing is, I don't want to miss that eye right there. You see the baby's eye? I want the baby eye in there. If you see all this stuff popping up on my screen, it's because sometimes Inkscape, or I don't know, it's just my computer is like sensitive and then pop up like all different sort of things that I don't even need, because I really didn't use anything you saw that popped up on the screen. Or it's the mouse pad on this MacBook. But yeah, there we go. I cover my eye. I think that will do it. And this time we will go ahead and go back up to File after we select, to Object, Clip, Set. And there you go. And you can just resize that. And at the end, you have all your letters. So basically what I do is I check the size of the first letter, and then I resize all of them, height and width, to the same. Well, thank you for watching. Hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.